Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I am finally getting around to playing with Alolan Vulpix VSTAR. Now, this card is supposed to be one of the poster boys of the Silver Tempest set. Unfortunately, it's just fallen a little bit short. It's completely overshadowed by Lugia, who is by far the strongest card in this set, and many sets before it, quite frankly. But Alolan Vulpix VSTAR does have a really cool niche. Now, Alolan Vulpix VSTAR has some strengths, has some weaknesses. It does have a really solid attack in Snom 160 damage, and then it prevents all damage done to this Pokemon next turn by anything with an ability. So this stops the likes of Lugia VSTAR, this stops Palkia, this stops Arceus from dealing damage to Alolan Vulpix, which is really, really cool. And as a solid V-Star power, I mean, it's a free attack. It does 70 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. Now, this attack isn't particularly relevant, but it can do really well against decks like Mew, who just bench a bunch of V Pokemon, all their Genesects, their Mews, so on and so forth. Now, the downside, of course, to Vulpix is it doesn't have the strongest damage output, and it does only have 240 hit points for a V-Star, which is a little lackluster, which is why I'm playing it in this Toolbox style water box deck. Yeah, so I'm playing just a plethora of water attackers that can easily be powered up by the likes of Frosmoth. Frosmoth accelerates any water energy to our bench Pokemon, our bench water Pokemon on board, so we can power up Articuno with the Wild Freeze attack. This attack has been, we've seen this recently, it does 70 damage and it paralyzes, so if your opponent doesn't have a switching card, they might be out of luck, and you can sit there and constantly paralysis loop them. There's also Eiscue, which is really solid as well, preventing damage from basic Pokemon, so this is really, really solid against the likes of Lost Box, Regis, just to name a few. Manaphy, of course, to protect our bench, and Radiant Greninja, of course, can also attack. We can easily power up Radiant Greninja with Frosmoth, which is amazing. I also have a Drapion in here for the Mew matchup specifically. And then I am using the Inteleon engine just to be able to pick whatever pieces I want out of my deck, as well as the fact of Quick Shooting Inteleon is really solid because our deck is pretty low damage. I mean, 70, 70, 160, 90. Quick Shooting can really help us fix some math. So, trainers, we got a lot going on in here. Stuff that we can search off Irida, like Battle VIP Pass, buckets, nets, all of our consistency cards for our Inteleon engine being Level Ball and Incenses. And then, of course, a Training Court to get back our water energies consistently, as well as a lot of other staples like Boss. Irida is great in any water deck, as well as Nessa being a fantastic way to recycle our attackers constantly, which is very nice, as well as energy. Raihan's also great. Raihan is just, I love this card so much. It's so, so strong. It's probably one of my favorite supporters right next to Serena. Just very powerful. Accelerate energy, you know, get any one card we want out of our deck. One Air Balloon for pivoting, as well as the emergency jellies. These are here specifically for the Articunos, which damage themselves twice and then full heal themselves. So it's pretty cool there. Then, of course, there's the Wash Energy. This is mainly here to prevent Amazing Destruction, as well as Lost Mine, so on, those style of attacks. And then 6 Water Energy to round out the list. So this is the Toolbox style deck I'm playing. I really wanted to feature Alolan Vulpix on the channel because I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. So here we are. Let's hop into it. Alright, here we go, man. Let's go. First game with the Water Toolbox. Winning coin flips out here. Let's go. I am going to go first. Get our stuff down. Get them evolved sooner rather than later. Definitely a pretty good start. I think I just want to lead Sobble. Sobble's such a great start because we can always keep calling later. Yeah, this is fantastic. Let's see what our opponent is playing with their Grass Dark box over there. Twin Energy, Yellhorn. Is this Weezing? This looks like it might be a Weezing box deck. Yveltal, very interesting. Oh, is it Durant? It's probably Durant then, right? I would assume. I lovable. I want to get down to Snom right now. For sure. We definitely want to get this good boy down. Snom on a bench, baby. Then we're going to bench him. And then I could just attach, but he could always try and gust and stall me and trap me and so on and so forth. So our objective is definitely to play as few cards as possible here. I actually don't even want to attach this energy? I could just attach it here, I guess. It's kind of a toughie. Just in case he tries to, you know, rope or stall me or something like that. I guess I can always just attach here. Now, one play I do have that I am going to be looking to do in following turns is Greninja. If he doesn't put down a Manaphy, I can slap down a Greninja and snipe 2 ants at once, which is fantastic. This deck is, the Durant deck is super duper fun. I really do like this deck. I did a video recently on the channel on Durant. I'll link that probably above my noggin, right above my head somewhere. All right, here comes the ants. The whole colony's here. So he will need a way to get this Yveltal out of the active. He has the switch. That's cool. Everything is fine. Maybe I should have held that water energy then, so I could have had attach active and then bucket. Man, now it's going to be a bit iffy as opposed to if I can get this Greninja off this turn. But if I can, oof, it'll be nasty. So Peony, he's probably grabbing, he needs a way. Battle VIP Pass and something else is probably his grab. Maybe Rose Tower or something like that. Battle VIP Pass and Heavy Ball, of course. That way, Battle VIP Pass is going to establish more Durants and potentially a Manaphy. He does get another ant out of the prizes as well. The Battle VIP Pass is also probably going to get him a Radiant Venu. The Radiant Venusaur enabling him to fill his hand of 4 at the end of his turn. So, we'll see. He doesn't get down to Manaphy, so we definitely have the ability to potentially Greninja him this turn. Nessa down, which is something I don't like to see, because that is definitely going to be a great card in the later turns. We get a water energy off the top, which is amazing, which means I think we're there with Greninja, which is amazing. So I can go here, I can go Irida, I can grab Bucket, and then, I mean, Bucket water Pokemon doesn't matter at this point. I can grab Drizzile for follow-up, right? And then I have the Snom or the Frosmoth in my hand, so we're going to go here. And then I'm going to go Evolution Incense. I know I am using cards from my deck and kind of playing into his strat, but at the same time, I do need these cards to win the game, so you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm going to attach here, and then we're just gonna Ice Dance a whole bunch of energy right onto this Greninja, and we're taking ourselves 2 prizes this turn, hopefully putting us a little bit ahead. Hopefully enough ahead, should I say. And then Moonlight Shuriken, we're going to go active, bench, bam, bam, 2 prize cards. Let's go! Greninja out of nowhere, that's what I like to see. Now, of course, I am getting rid of a whole bunch of energy, which is not good, but we are netting ourselves 2 whole prizes here, which is fantastic. We do get ourselves a Boss's Orders, which is really, really cool. So if he does bench a Manaphy, I can potentially chase it down immediately. But I am running a little bit low on energy already. So unfortunately, like I said, I don't have my Nessa in hand. I guess I could just grab Nessa this next turn. That is definitely something I could snag with the Drizzile. Yellhorn, A-okay. Which means he might have to flip through Confusion unless he has a way to retreat right now. He just passes there. Oh, yeah. Greninja putting in mad work right now, man. Yeah, so I could grab Nessa, but at the same time, I need my Training Court as well, which is unfortunate. I mean, I could use Training Court, but if I use Training Court, then I can't attack. So, we're obviously going to Drizzile. Is my Training Court even in the deck is the next question. Training Court is in there. I could always just grab that now, but like I said, I won't be able to attack. Is my other bucket in there? My other bucket is also in there. I could grab Irida. I could grab Scoop Up Net as well. Scoop Up Net would get me there. I mean, it would get me out of the active, but not a way to attack. And unfortunately, I can't load up the active Greninja with energy, although Nessa might not be too bad here. I'm kind of liking Nessa, honestly, I really am. I can Level Ball. I'm thinking about grabbing another Sobble out of the deck. I don't think that's a terrible idea. I think that is a-okay. So we're gonna go here, and then I'm going to Nessa. I can start accelerating energy. Unfortunately, I can't retreat, but I can go 1, 2, 3. I can grab all my energy directly back into my hand. And I like grabbing the Inteleon because it is the only one I have where I still have one more Drizzy in the deck. So I can attach do I want to attach active? That just sounds so, like, not a good idea. Because then I will have to flip through Confusion at some point, you know what I mean? Is that a risk I'm willing to take, I guess, is the right question. Because I can't quite retreat. I could start attaching to Vulpix. I kind of like the idea of attaching to Greninja because I'm a madman. Man, I'm insane. I'm doing it. I'm just going to attach to Gren and then we're going to pass. That might be crazy that I'm going to probably try and get another Moonlight Shuriken off next turn. But if I can get a Moonlight Shuriken off next turn, I feel like I kind of just win the game. That's only a Shuffle Draw 4 because I didn't take a knockout. So is that going to get him exactly what he needs? Curse Shovel, fine by me. I mean, if he does mill here, he's only milling 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, if we flip heads here, it'd be absolutely disgusting. Oh, come on, please. I have the Inteleon here. I don't quite want to use it yet because there's nothing I exactly need out of my deck, especially since he hasn't milled anything. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah, give me these 2 ants. Give them to me. Snack, baby. Let's go. Oh, we are eating these ants alive, man, and that's 2 prize cards. Yo, Greninja? Yo, Greninja's popping off. I guess I could have grabbed my bucket out of the deck. That would have probably been the best grab there. He finally top decks a rescue carrier. Gets 2 ants. Yo, you think we could just Greninja the last 2 ants? That would be so mean, right? That's just bullying. I am bullying poor Rob over here with my frog. We can also always attack with this Inteleon, man. Inteleon is also a fantastic attacker. He is going to Shuffle Draw 8 here, so he's probably going to be able to find his Scoop Up Net. Level Ball. Nice. Love those old school reverse hollows, man. Those old school. Look at this new hollow. Garbage. Old hollows, insane. Manaphy is down, but I think it's a little bit too late. We'll just have to see. The Galar Mine is still in play, so I think my grab here is going to be, oh yeah, and another pass. It's over. It's over. I definitely Inteleon here. I grab Bucket as well as my Stadium. I think that's all. I mean, I don't even need Bucket. I could just grab Scoop Up Net to recycle this Inteleon. I think I'm going to just do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. That nets us an extra card as well, so we can slap out the Training Court. And that's, yeah, get it. Yeah, that's right. We were so far ahead at that point. That was crazy. That last game was, that game was mean. I'm sorry. That was awesome, though. Unfortunately, I didn't get to feature the Snowy as much, my little Alolan Vulpix here. Of course, I was planning on attacking with it next. I was going to attach Wash and keep going with the Vulpix because I didn't want to continually discard my energy, and at that point I just needed 2 prizes to win the game, so Vulpix could have definitely done the job here. So here, looking okay. I mean, well, a little more than okay. That's pretty solid if you ask me. We can go here, Radiant Greninja, get a couple cards out of the deck. Jelly's nice. I can attach to my Vulpix. It looks like this might be just a manual attach for a few turns. I could get a Snom down. I think Snom is fine because next turn we have Bucket as well as let's get a Snom down. I think I'm going to prioritize Snom over Drizzile, mostly because I have all 3 Iridas in my hand unnecessarily. Now, I'm wondering if we're playing against an E-Turn deck. E-Turn has seen a lot of play recently, or if this is just a straight Wheezing deck. Now, I mean, Alolan Vulpix does great into E-Turn because literally everything in the deck has an ability. Especially if we get a Wash energy on it, then Wheezing can't even poison us, which is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I also just thought about something. If we're playing E-Turn and he benches just a bunch of Crobats, we can use Alolan Vulpix's V-Star power to go absolutely nuts. There's the E-turn. Yeah, if he benches a bunch of Pokemon, remember it does 70 times. So Alolan Vulpix could absolutely pop off. That would be so crazy. Okay, now the scary thing is he's going to Ascension and Ability Lock me. I don't have... Well, I think I still have another turn or so. Battle VIP Pass? Yo, just a turn too late, my friend. We're gonna Irida here. So now it gets a little more challenging, I guess. Like I said, I definitely think I want to get my Vulpix evolved and get Bucket going. I've got an Irida for the following turn. His hand is looking a little bit shaky, but what are the odds he has Gust knockout on my Vulpix? Probably pretty good, right? I couldn't even use a Sobble anyway, so it's no use in getting them out, really. So we're going to go here, grab 2 energy out of the deck, thin our deck out just a little bit. Now, I did want to get another Vulpix down, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case this turn. That's okay. We're slowly working our way there. Yeah, I mean, one more attack, we're good. I mean, this is just what Galarian Weezing does. Slows down the pace of the game, which is, I mean, the format is so fast right now. It's why Weezing is doing so good. But let's hope he doesn't read my V-Star power. Like I said, it's 70 times, so... I mean, he would need, what, 5 V Pokemon in play? And I'd be able to start one-shot. I would be able to one-shot an E-turn VMAX. That would be broken. Yes, bench V Pokemon. 40, 60. I mean, Marnie, no. That's okay. That is A-okay. I mean, like, I know I had both my Iridas in my hand, but we still have a lot of resources in our deck, except for that. Sweet Mother of God, that's bad. Never mind. Yeah, having all those Iridas getting Marnie to the bottom does feel bad. So 60 into my turn, 60 into their turn, 60 passing back to me, and we get another bad card. Now, I could bench a Snom, retreat my Greninja, but then he'd just get a prize anyway. I guess I could get rid of my Snom and set up another Snowy. A little one of these Alolan Vulpix. If you don't know why I call it Snowy, that's what Lily calls it in the anime. And so I've just grown accustomed to calling it that, really. It's like my daughter Jessica's favorite Pokemon is Alolan Vulpix. So, or an Alolan Ninetales, so. Alright. Let's see. I mean, I'm just really hoping he can't knock me out. And unfortunately, he doesn't even need a full bench to knock out my Alolan Vulpix. Which is unfortunate because it does have such a low amount of HP. He does have a Goonping knockout. Wow, that's really unfortunate. Well, I guess I can always just promote the Snom here. And pray. I did have that water energy and the Iridas at the bottom, but by playing that Quick Ball and grabbing this Vulpix, I did shuffle the deck, so those cards could come back to the top and I could raw draw back into them. Because we're looking a bit iffy, man. But if we can get this going, we're going to be in such a phenomenal position. So Ultra Ball opens up. I'd be willing to bet this last card is a Crobat or a Research or something like that. Crobat for 6. I mean, 1, 2. That's 3 V Pokemon if the last 2 are Vs. Although I highly doubt they will. At the same time, he does need to bench another E-turn. So getting another E-turn down might be a priority for him. And he could save his last bench space for another Crobat, which would be great. I would love that. Just a severe poison. Okay, we're in there. I just need I literally just need an energy off the top of the deck. I think I promote this and then attach the air balloon to it. Come on, water energy. Bucket off the... Let's go! I'm in there. We're in there, guys. All right, let's go, Vulpix. Unfortunately, no wash energy. But this will have to do for now. And we are going to Snow Mirage and take a prize card on this Weezing. Okay, 160, prevent everything with abilities. So, I mean, this E-turn is not doing anything to me this turn. In theory, he's not doing anything. Of course, he could always Rope Boss. But I'm really hoping he doesn't have Rope Boss in his hand. Yes, bench another V Pokemon. Do it. You know you want to. He has boss's orders. Don't have rope to. Don't be that guy. Just a dread end. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. Can he KO one Alolan Vulpix? Stay tuned next time. I could emergency jelly it as well, which is comical. I mean, if it's down to 30 HP, if it gets that low, I can always emergency jelly heal it, which is actually kind of cool. I could attach it right now. As a matter of fact, I don't see a reason not to. Yeah, we're just gonna Snow Mirage. Now, unfortunately, we 3-hit KO E-turn because it's a big boy. 340 hit points is obscene. Like I said, I think it's, at this point, more beneficial to go into Wheezing and try and poison me to death. Yeah, I do. I completely... Judge Shovelter, that is fine. That is A-okay. Well, it's not that great. What can this Irida get me? That's the real question. What do I need off this Irida? I mean, honestly, the main thing I need is a way to clear this poison. Because he's doing 60 damage to me. This 60 damage turn. I mean, in 2 turns, it'll pass back and kill me. So I need a way to get out of this position. So I could always go attach, retreat, Scoop Up Net. Irida could get me Scoop Up Net and a Pokemon. So we can grab any one water Pokemon, and then I can retreat, Training Court, grab an energy attach, that clears the poison. Is my Wash Energy in the deck? It is not in the deck. So at least we know we might be able to get it off the prize cards. Alright, well, we've got to clear this. So we go here, Training Court, get a water back. I mean, this is the way we gotta go. We're gonna bench it. I'm gonna retreat here, clear the poison, and then he doesn't have another Wheezing set up, so I could always re-bench this, considering if he knocks it out, no harm will come, and it gives me a search, so I think benching that is A-okay. And then we go for another Snow Mirage. Although, benching it could be a bad play, because if he has Rope Boss... There's my Wash Energy, though. Wash Energy's good. I probably shouldn't have benched that in case he has Rope Boss, right? That was a misplay then, right? Oh gosh, please just don't do that. You don't got it like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have benched that. I'm kicking myself. Let's see if we can pull through, man. It's one Alolan Vulpix versus the world. Temple of Sinnoh. Ooh, Temple of Sinnoh does stop I just got my Wash Energy. Of course. Alright, that checks out. I mean, there's another Scoop Up Net. I just need another energy, and I can constantly recycle this poison, clearing the poison shenanigans. A Boost Shake to end his turn, so I'm taking 1 prize card. If I ever knock this out, that's game. Yeah, I think that this is the game plan. I can always use Drizzy. Drizzy can get me Scoop Up Net, and I can Scoop Up Net this thing out of the active as well. That's the question. What else do I need from this Vulpix, right? Can Emergency Jelly carry me the rest of the way? I guess the thing I really want to do is Boss. If I just want to save this Drizzile for Boss. If I have Boss, Boss wins me the game. So, I think I hold the hand. Because I have game in hand next turn. There's no way, right? There's no way Vulpix pulls this off. Because I definitely do enough at that point. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 V Pokemon in play. 7 times 4. Yeah, no, that's 2. We're there. No way, dude. We got off to such a rough start. No. That's okay. I have so many good cards in my deck. Level Balls. I've got Incenses. I've got Bosses. There's my Drizzile. Oh, baby. Yo, there's no way we take this game, right? There's no way he's gonna sit here and try and poison us to death. I mean, that's all my opponent can do is try and poison me to death. He's got 4 cards in deck. Could you even... I mean, he just needs 2 prize cards. So if you can knock this Vulpix out, I mean, he wins, but... He just judged, so he can't Rope Boss. And I have Jelly as well. The Jelly will keep me out of range of poison. 2 poison turns for that matter of fact. So it would let me survive an additional turn because it's 2 standby phases, which is like one whole turn. I'm holding my breath, guys. I'm over here thinking there's no way we're gonna pull this off after the terrible start that we had. Ultra Ball, I mean, bench more V Pokemon. I want to one hit KO the fresh E-turn V Max. That's crazy. I mean, what is I think that's our opponent's only out here, is to just poison us to death. Retreat into the Wheezing. That's the ability lock, though. That's gonna hurt, so I can't boss his orders. Ooh, I don't like that. But a pass. Oh, yeah, baby! Let's go! Let's go! I'm good like that. I got it like that, guys! Yo, I just top decked the boss! Let's go! Silvery Snowstar! That's right! This is the cutest little monster you've ever seen. Look at Vulpix go, baby! I mean, Alolan Vulpix did what it needed to do. It completely walled out my opponent in that last game, which was so cool. We even had Greninja pop off in this video as well. Unfortunately, we didn't run into many matchups where Eiscue and Articuno were super prevalent, but I promise you they are super important cards in this water toolbox style deck for sure. But if you guys liked the video today, drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.